Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth, and this is my Tougher Journey update, the week of July 11th. So, it's been a week since I last talked to you, and a lot has gone on. It's been a very challenging week for me, and I've had to learn some pretty hard lessons this week. So, it's also kind of hard to think about kind of wrapping up a week's worth of activity into a video, and hard to know what to say, so bear with me with this first one. So I last left you on July 4th, and I had a planned cheat that night. I was going to a cookout, and then fireworks, and I had planned to eat whatever I wanted with no guilt, no restrictions, just, not gorge myself, but just enjoy myself. And so I did. So let me tell you what I had. I think I had some of those little sweet pickles. And then I had a few chips with dip. Not a lot, but a few chips with that ranch dip, I think it was. And then I made myself a cheeseburger on a wheat bun. Like, that's really going to make a difference. With some cheese and vegetables on it. And then I had just a big serving spoonful of baked beans, potato salad, and coleslaw. And then for dessert, I had half of a brownie and half of a piece of lemon cake. And I was only able to eat, truly, half of the cheeseburger because I was full. And I wanted to eat the rest of it, but I knew I would be absolutely miserable if I did. So that's what I had. I also had a Diet Dr. Pepper that day, and it tasted terrible to me, which I was shocked about. But that was very interesting. So yeah, that was the only day I've had a Diet Dr. Pepper since then. But we'll get to that in a minute. So so that was what I had, and I drank water, and I had unsweet tea, and and earlier that day for lunch I had half of a Chick-fil-A grilled chicken wrap with, I forget if I got Caesar dressing or not. I can't remember, but I only ate half of it. And then I had like a few fries, which is not, I know that the Caesar dressing's really bad for me, and I know French fries are bad for me, and so I hadn't had anything like that since I started the 90-day journey. Anyway, so I got up the next morning and got on the scale, and I knew that I was going to have a gain, but I was not prepared for what I saw. I gained 5 pounds overnight. Now, obviously, that's not all fat. Obviously, I didn't eat 5 pounds worth of calories the day before. So, a lot of factors played into that. Of course, it shot me down fast. I was so discouraged and so upset. And I'm like, really? I can't believe I blew all my hard work with one meal. So, but I pushed through. I went ahead and went to my workout that morning, and Shayla was home with her daughter who was sick. So I talked to Heidi, and Heidi said, well, probably tomorrow you're going to drop 3 pounds of that. That's just, water from sodium and stuff like that. And she was right. The next day, on Friday when I weighed, I dropped 3 pounds. And so truly I gained 2 pounds with that day. Cannot believe it. And y'all, it has taken me almost an entire week. It's taken me a week to lose what I gained. So it's caused me to really stop and reflect. Was it worth it? And I have to say, heck no, it was not worth it. I went into the gym this morning, which was a week since, well, not a week since I gained the weight, but almost a week since I gained the weight. And I was mad. I was on a tear. I'm PMSing this week anyway, but I was just so mad, and I had already weighed at home and knew that I'm like 0.4 from losing those 2 pounds. And so I got on the scale at the gym, and Shayla's all, why are you doing that? Do you think it's going to help? And I'm like, I'm ticked off. I don't care. I'm hoping it'll make me weigh less. And of course it didn't. I weighed more at the gym. But then Quentin, who's another trainer at the gym, he was standing there, and he said, so is it going to help you to be so ticked off? And I said, well, it could make me work harder. And he's like, or it could do the opposite and stress you out so much that it has the opposite effect and you hold on to your weight. Then he really talked to me about whether or not that one meal was worth a hard week's worth of work, or a week of hard work. Was it really worth it? And he told me that a lot of people that he knows who've been successful choose to just cold turkey, drop all the junk, drop all the excuses, and commit, a year or however long it takes them to get until they get to their goal. Then when they get to their goal, they can integrate those little cheat foods or whatever. And so that was really eye-opening. And the other thing he said, and this is so true, is that when I first started, my hormones were so out of whack from being overweight and eating like crap all the time. And I have worked so hard to get them into balance by making good, healthy food choices and by exercising and drinking lots of water. And with one meal, I pushed it all out of whack again. And so he's like, now you've got to work hard again, and your body's got to say, oh, she's going back to this healthy eating thing. So is it really worth it? And I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, it broke me down. I was so frustrated with myself for thinking I could eat like that and get by with it, So realistically, I think I would operate better within the boundaries that Shayla gives me, like once a week or once however long, a planned meal, like one thing in my meal that stays within my calorie range that's a cheat. And I don't even do that every week. I do it once in a great while. And so to me, that's good. That seems to work. And then I think I might be more successful than just going cold turkey. I don't know. I mean, it's something to really process and pray about and think about. I want to do what's best for my body, and I don't want to sabotage my efforts. But I want to be real at the same time. So I don't know. We'll see. If you guys have any input about that, I would love to know your thoughts. So that's been my struggle with eating and this scale this week. Workout wise, I think I told you guys last week that I hurt my back somehow, and I went in for a massage with Dana, who is absolutely amazing. I think I've told you that before. She's just incredible. And she said my hips were definitely like out of alignment. So, so just this back pain and just some nerve issues that I have as a result have really affected my workouts. It hurts me when I walk, it hurts me when I lay down, it hurts when I bend over. I'm a mess, I tell you. So, but the good thing is that I've not given up my workouts. I'm still showing up every day. Shayla is modifying whatever she had planned for me to accommodate for my pain. And, I'm not overdoing it. If I'm hurting, I stop what I'm doing. And I'm going to the chiropractor. I'm doing everything I can to take care of my body. So I'm ready to be whole again so that I can give 150% in my workouts. So that's been a little frustrating, but I know I'll be back to normal in a few days. So all that being said, I think that's all I wanted to share with you guys this week. Just, I guess I just want to share, to really consider the commitment level that we have to our weight loss and to our healthy eating program, and is it worth it to you to maybe gain 2 pounds only to have to work so hard for the next week or however long it takes to get it off? I don't know that it is. In hindsight, I wish that maybe I'd had the half of a cheeseburger and maybe a bite of a brownie and then maybe a bite of potato salad. That would have been so much easier to work off than as much food as I had, and I don't know that it was really worth it. I've heard some people say in the past that the first bite is really all that matters. It's really that first bite is what you crave and what you're wanting to taste in your mouth, and then after that, it's just food down the pipe, right? So, I don't know, it's something to think about. Anyway, that's my week, and I've had lots of encouragement and lots of support from so many people this week, and just encouraging me to continue on in the journey, and I'm so thankful for all of you. So if you have any questions or want me to talk about something in particular, let me know. But I'll be back next week. Take care. Love you.